Finally, Sam Heughan makes a shocking announcement. Fearful face officially confesses the truth to the world. Sam Heughan, the Scottish actor best known for his role as Jamie Fraser in the Outlander series, has been in the spotlight for more than a decade. Wikipedia. +2. Famous people. +2. With a gentle, somewhat forced but determined smile, he has conquered the hearts of millions of audiences around the world. But few people know that behind that halo is a big secret that Sam has been secretly hiding for many years. Echoes from the past. The story begins with Sam's childhood, when he was a boy living in Dumfries, Galloway, Scotland. His family was not rich, his parents used to live in a hippie community, and he grew up with more deprivation than his friends. Wikipedia. +1. But quieter than all was the pressure from within, the feeling of not being good enough, always being seen as an outsider when stepping onto the stage. He told himself, "I have to work twice as hard to be accepted." Fame and its price. When Outlander aired, Sam suddenly became an icon, playing Jamie Fraser, a historical warrior, a strong, emotional man. The role made him famous worldwide. Whatsonstage.com. +1. However, with every camera flash, Sam had to wear a different mask, the person he wanted to be and the person the audience thought he was. And then, behind the scenes, Sam began to feel tired of always being mature, strong, resilient. Worried that the image of Jamie Fraser would crush the real Sam Heughan, the one with small dreams, wanting to live a normal life. And more importantly, a secret began to form in his heart, one he was afraid others would know. The secret is buried. After years of internal struggle, Sam decided to keep a part of himself behind the scenes, a part he considered weak, normal, out of character. He had been through a long period of stress, putting himself under pressure, leaning towards keeping his body in shape, maintaining his image as perfect. At times, he fell into a state he described as eating only salad and cucumbers all day, to keep his figure, to maintain his masculine appearance. Men's health. This was often covered up with smiles, with work, with being busy on the outside, but inside, Sam knew he was losing that sense of freedom. And what he feared most, if anyone looked deeply, they would see that he wasn't always strong, that he had also fallen. Warning signs. In recent years, people close to Sam have noticed the signs. Sam has gradually withdrawn from some of the quick, easy, flashy offers. He says he wants more depth. He sometimes looks tired, and during outdoor shoots, he no longer has the big smile he used to have. And then, one evening in Glasgow, after a late scene, Sam sat alone on the banks of the River Clyde, looking out at the still night water. His longtime co-star noticed, Sam's eyes no longer sparkled like before. Decided to change. Sam decided to speak the truth, but not to gain sympathy, but to free himself. He chose a small, low-key livestream, with just a few close reporters and fans. He admits, "I was hiding a huge part of myself. Not because I was ashamed, but because I was afraid it would ruin my image. But I realized, if I didn't accept myself, my work, my career, my image, everything would fall apart." Sam reveals that he had an identity crisis, a feeling of not knowing who he was other than Jamie Fraser. He says, "I believed I would always be an 18th century warrior, but I'm a 21st century man. I felt like I was losing myself in the scenes, in the compliments, in the spotlight." Shocking news. Sam's announcement immediately created a stir. The media called it the confession of the year, a backstage shocker. He admitted he had a mild eating disorder to maintain his image. Sam said, "I don't admit I have a problem, but I know I went too far." He lost interest in acting because he felt boxed in to Jamie forever, and most importantly, He said he had thought about quitting acting altogether, but for his career, for his fans, for his image, he never did. Reaction from colleagues and fans. As soon as the announcement was released, the global fan community was in an uproar. Outlander fans expressed, "We always loved Jamie, but now we want to know the real Sam." Fellow actors expressed their support. The media raised the big question, will Sam continue as Jamie Fraser? Will it affect his franchise and his brand? But instead of shying away, Sam said, "I still love acting, but I will choose from myself. I will play not just for the image, but for the heart." His longtime co-star, Katrina Balfe, said in a statement to the press, "I always knew Sam was a strong person, but today, I saw a different strength in his daring to speak out." A new journey begins. After the announcement, Sam took a break to reshape himself. He took workshops, acting classes outside Scotland, to try different roles, different styles. He spent time hiking in the Highlands, writing in a diary, exercising in nature, finding the real Sam. He is preparing for a new project, not just a blockbuster project, but a project that makes me feel alive. One afternoon in Edinburgh, Sam looked in the mirror and said, "I'm not who you think I should be. I am who I am." The future unfolds. The story is still being written. Sam doesn't want to turn the announcement into a scandal. He wants to turn it into a new chapter. He told fans, "Thank you all for staying, not just with Jamie Fraser, but with Sam Heughan. I hope this new journey will go on together." And whether or not he continues with the series, what's more important to Sam now is to be authentic, comfortable, and be himself.